Good evening. Let me see if I can get a louder response to MIZ. Yeah, good evening doesn't work. Welcome to this year's Davenport Society dinner. As our program begins, I invite you to begin eating your salads as well, so do not stop. It is my distinct honor to serve as the Dean of the Robert J. Trulas Senior College of Business. As many of you know, I joined the college this summer and have spent a significant amount of time being out there, meeting many of you, whether you're in Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago, New York City, or Dallas. I've taken the time to go out there and see many of you. If we haven't already met, I hope to meet you soon. It really is a distinct honor to welcome each one of you here to this evening, what promises to be a busy and exciting homecoming weekend. I am very well aware of the homecoming tradition at Mizzou. And I believe that this weekend, as President Choi at this lunch this afternoon said, do you all know what is special about this homecoming? And there was dead silence in the room, and he looked at everybody and he said, we are 5-1. Yes, that is indeed special. And I want to take credit for it, given that I have only lost one game since joining Mizzou. And if you thought that wasn't good enough, I'm unbeaten in the basketball. And Coach Gates has said that he's going to continue that unbeaten record into the season. So, Trulas enjoys a proud and impressive presence on campus and in Columbia during homecoming. We've always involved students in the steering committee, the blood drive. I don't know if any of you here have participated in the blood drive, but I was in St. Louis about a couple of months back and happened to meet the CEO of Red Cross. He gave me a statistic about the blood drive here on campus during homecoming that just blew me away. He said, it is the largest amount of blood that they collect at one event anywhere in the country here at Mizzou. Anywhere. I said, any event? He goes, yes, any event, anywhere in the country in one event, we collect the most blood here at. What a commitment and passion the community has to make a difference. At the heart of our homecoming festivities is our Davenport Society dinner. And tonight, we are here to celebrate. This event allows us to honor those who have shown their commitment to the college in so many ways, including financial, learn more about them and how they are passionate about making a difference in the lives of others. While celebrating homecoming, we also celebrate the alumni and friends like you who serve as our foundation of support. Our newest Davenport Society members deserve our recognition and celebration. Please join me in a round of applause for our newest members being inducted today. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce you to a very special person, the Davenport Society Chair, Andrew Miller. Andy Miller retired from Ernst & Young as a partner in the firm's National Tax Department in 2016. He tells me that his golf game has improved since then. I'm yet to see it. After a 30-year career with E&Y. During this time, He focused on corporate tax services and had extensive experience serving as a tax specialist in the natural resources and industries in due diligence teams for EY mergers and acquisitions practice. As you will see from his biography in tonight's program, that his experience is wide-ranging. He is known as a leader in tax issues relating to mining, natural resources, power, and utilities. Andy is a proud graduate of our college, as well as a proud supporter of the Trulas College of Business and Mizzou, particularly of the School of Accountancy and the Walker Foundation. Please join me in thanking Andy Miller for his service as chair of the Davenport Society this year, and invite Andy Miller to the podium.
I come up here and I say, who is that guy? Yeah. I promised Sharon I wouldn't riff too much, but I have to tell you, and I think all of you who have met Balaji know what a terrific guy he is and how fortunate we are to have him take over the helm of our college. And I just think we need to thank you. He's a great guy. And of course, it's my pleasure to be this year's Davenport Society Chair, and I want to welcome you all to this evening's dinner. Tonight we're going to celebrate our newest members, and I'm going to list them all here. Brian and Kara Hansen, Meredith Aslan Imber and Gregory James Imber, Brandon and Katie Loffridge, Nancy Mentzler, of course our favorite, Dean Rajagopalan, and his wife, Sukayana Rangarajan, and I apologize if I mispronounced that, Balaji, and Richard and Renee Schuster. So it's terrific and welcome. Now, the why of their giving is shown in your program tonight, and I hope you'll take a few minutes to take a look at it and learn about what inspires them to support the Trulas College of Business. Having said that, tonight we celebrate all members of the Davenport Society and your sincere and ongoing commitment to excellence and to providing the support that changes the lives of our students every day in every way. You're going to hear from several students tonight, both at the podium and at your tables, including ones who will share with you, one who's going to share with you his very personal story about the difference that our philanthropic support can make in the life of an individual. Tonight we come together not only to celebrate our shared commitment to the college, but also to make connections. This is a networking event, there's no doubt about it. And I hope you will use this event as an opportunity to make connections with other alumni who are business leaders, and also with the college faculty and staff who are with us this evening. Of course, making connections with students who are fundamentally the reason we are here tonight and who inspire us with their enthusiasm, talent, and dedication. I have a feeling that the connections made tonight will pay off in a whole host of wonderful ways for all of us. We have several Davenport Society members who have given generously to sponsor the attendance of our students tonight. They're listed in page 8 of your program, and I hope you will take a moment to thank them for doing so. As this year's Davenport Society Chair, I thank you for participating in this celebratory event and for your support of the Trulas College of Business. Now I'm going to introduce to you our next speaker, the college's Executive Director of Advancement. And I'm going to riff a little bit here too. Beth is the leader of the college's fundraising engagement team. She has brought more than 25 years of experience raising funds and leading teams. And I know the work that she's done in St. Louis is terrific. She's done some great work there. Throughout her career, she's raised more than $100 million to fund crucial nonprofit missions. And here's my riff. I've had a chance to visit with Beth on several occasions and work with her. I got to tell you, she's the real deal, and we're very, very fortunate to have her here. So Beth, come on up. You're the next speaker. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Andy told me that he was going to riff a little bit, and I said, just know that I give as good as I get. So, but it's really hard. Andy has been a tremendous partner to advancement in the work that we're doing every day. So, Andy, thank you so much for your leadership. Good. So again, as Andy mentioned, I'm Beth Crum, Executive Director of Advancement, and I'm honored to stand before you tonight to express our heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering commitment to the transformational power of philanthropy. This evening, we come together to celebrate not just our shared commitment to higher education, but also the profound impact of your giving to TrueLask. Through your dedication, the college has become a beacon of excellence, a place where dreams take flight and where knowledge and innovation flourish. Your generosity has touched every corner of the college. Your gifts have illuminated the path of countless students on their journey towards success, providing the resources they need to thrive and excel in an ever-changing world. Our students are the lifeblood of our college, and your support ensures that their opportunities for learning and growth are boundless. Through your generosity, we have been able to create exceptional experiential learning opportunities through programs like the University of Missouri Investment Group, the Cornell Leadership Program, and the Heartland Scholars Academy, in which students are not merely consumers of knowledge, but also active participants. Your contributions have not just enriched their education, but have fostered the development of the next generation of leaders, innovators, and visionaries. The impact of your philanthropy also extends to the advancement of knowledge. Your support for our faculty and faculty research has enabled our professors to become leaders in their fields and to contribute to a global pool of wisdom. One of the professors that I heard from earlier today was Brady Hodges, who runs our behavioral lab at the college. Amazing work that our faculty is doing. Just one example of the amazing work that our faculty are doing. Again, this research not only enriches our academic environment, but also has an impact on society at large. Of course, one of the most tangible expressions of your generosity can be seen in the scholarships that you fund. Your belief in the potential of our students has transformed lives, allowing individuals to pursue their dreams without the burden of financial constraints. These scholarships provide not just financial relief, but also the assurance that someone believes in their potential, and that encouragement is invaluable. Furthermore, your program support has allowed us to develop and maintain cutting-edge curricula, ensuring that our students receive an education that prepares them for the complexities of an ever-evolving world. Your investment in our programs is an investment in the future, a testament to your dedication to shaping tomorrow's leaders. Tonight, I'm thrilled to share with you that since the inception of Davenport Society in 1987, we've welcomed 1,052 members into this remarkable community. Your unwavering commitment to our college has collectively raised nearly $43.7 million, a testament to the extraordinary generosity and dedication of each and every one of you. This achievement is a source of inspiration and a testament to the lasting impact we can make when we join forces to pursue a shared vision. Our shared journey is far from over. With your ongoing support, we can continue to inspire and prepare the leaders of tomorrow who will shape the world with knowledge, innovation, and compassion. So thank you. Thank you for being champions of education and for your enduring commitment to the TrueLask College of Business. Together, we are creating a brighter future for all. Now it's time to welcome our newest members into the Davenport Society. Would all new members and their students please come to the stage? And Andy and Dean Rajagopalan, please join me on the stage to induct our new members. All right. I will now turn the podium over to our to our first student, Zeph France, who will introduce our first inductees this evening.
How y'all doing? Good evening. All right. Good evening. My name is Zephaniah France, and I am a BSBA student with an emphasis in management and plan to graduate in May 2025. I am also a Crosby MBA candidate. Since 2021, I have served as president of Zoo Soul, which organizes events to provide students with a safe space to express themselves to their peers on campus. In 2022, I founded Knowledge is Wealth at Mizzou to improve inclusion, diversity, and equity at the university. I currently serve as a graduate assistant with the focus on diversity and inclusion projects. It is my pleasure to introduce Brian and Kara Hansen. Brian Hansen graduated from Mizzou in 1989, emphasizing his business degree in management. As a student, he played golf for the university, which led him to develop a passion for supporting student athletes. Brian currently serves as Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Tandem Diabetes Care in San Diego, California. He is involved with the college's Center for Sales and Customer Development, praising its curriculum and the talented students it attracts. Kara Hansen attended our rival school to the west, the University of Kansas. Yeah, right. Okay, I got that right. Y'all got that right.
I might have wrote this, I'm sorry.
For nursing and was a deliberate, okay, my bad. Kara Hansen attended our rival school to the west, the University of Kansas, for nursing and was a labor and delivery nurse at Boone Hospital in Columbia when she and Brian met 24 years ago. They were introduced at homecoming and married 8 months later, so Mizzou and Columbia hold a special place in their lives. Kara owns Kara's Kitchenware, a high-end kitchenware store that provides a wide range of quality kitchen products as well as cooking classes. It is located in the Old Mill District of Bend, Oregon. As mentioned earlier, Brian and Kara Hansen are supporters of the Center for Sales and Customer Development and also support the True Last Excellence Fund. Please join me in thanking them.
Hello, I am Jamie Updahl, and I'm a BA student with an emphasis in finance and banking, and I plan to graduate in May 2025. I am currently a member of the Cornell Leadership Program, the University of Missouri Investment Group, the Allen Angel Capital Education Fund, and Delta 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 sorority. I'm also served as a finance cohort fellow through Access Distributed in Washington, D.C. It is my pleasure to introduce Brandon and Katie Laffridge. Brandon Laffridge is the owner and president of North Terrace Property Management, a vertically integrated real estate firm focused on ownership, renovation, and management of multifamily and commercial property, which is headquartered in Kansas City, Missouri. He acquired the firm in 2017 from its original founder, and prior to North Terrace, he worked for a private equity firm and co-founded a number of entrepreneurial ventures. Katie Laffridge is the owner and president of Nell Hills, a home furnishings and accessories store located in Kansas City, Missouri as well. She acquired the business from its founder in 2018. Prior to Nell Hills, she worked in marketing roles for a textile manufacturer and health food consumer packaged goods brand. The Laffridges are the proud parents of 2 boys, Graham, who is 7, and August, who is 1. Thank you, Brandon and Katie Laffridge, for your support of the college and our engaging entrepreneurship scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Emma Wilkins, and I'm a student in the college's 150-hour accountancy program. I expect to receive both my bachelor's and master's degrees in accounting next August. During my time at TrueLask, I have held internships with Keith Vaudrey and Company in London and with Ernst & Young in St. Louis. I currently serve as a financial services associate with Catoni Wealth Management in Columbia. It is my honor to introduce Nancy Menser. Nancy Menser is currently enjoying retirement. Her last position was Senior Director and Treasurer with Save-A-Lot Food Stores, a retailer with 1,300 corporate and licensed discount grocery stores operating throughout the United States, the Caribbean, and Central America. In this capacity, she maintained the company's global treasury management functions. Prior to joining Save-A-Lot, she worked in the Treasury Department of Caleres Incorporated, which was formerly known as Brown Shoe Company Incorporated. Nancy has been a certified Treasury professional since 1993. Please join me in thanking Nancy Menser for her generous support of the TrueLask College of Business, the college's TrueLask Excellence Fund, and the Finance Advisory Board Fund.
Good evening. My name is Lucas Hayes, and I am currently pursuing bachelor's degrees in international studies, business administration, and economics, with minors in Luso-Brazilian area studies and leadership and public service. I am a member of the Cornell Leadership Program and Vasey Academy, and a past recipient of the Edward J. Rapp Excellence in Leadership Award. Tonight, it is my pleasure to assist with the induction of Dean Balaji Rajagopalan and Sukanya Ron Gar Ajan. Nailed it. Okay. As you know, Dean Rajagopalan is a dean of our College of Business, joining TrueLask in Mizzou this past summer. Previously, he served as a dean of Northern Illinois College of Business in DeKalb, Illinois. Throughout his career, Dean Rajagopalan's leadership has inspired team efforts that have strengthened and enhanced the reputation of programs and institutions. Global initiatives have included program launches in Asia and South America. He has a strong record of building, sustaining, and leveraging relationships with alumni, industry, government, and business leaders. Sukanya Ron Jair Ajan is the Director of Strategic Billing Solutions at Southern Company Gas in Aurora, Illinois. She joined Southern Company Gas nearly 7 years ago, serving previously as Senior Internal Auditor and Manager of Revenue Accounting. Sukanya has accounting and auditing experience in the academic, public, and private sectors. During her career, she has served as an auditor for Commercia Bank and a manager of client services for PricewaterhouseCoopers, and has taught coursework in accounting at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan, and Penn State Behrend in Erie, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Dean Balaji Rajagopalan and Sukanya Ron Jair Ajan, and welcome to Mizzou.
All right, let's have one more round of applause for our newest members of the Davenport Society. We're going to resume the program after dinner, so please enjoy one another's company and stay tuned. We'll be back.
Good evening again. Please continue eating as our program continues. Just before I begin talking about a few things here and getting the program going, a quick announcement. There is a car key I think somebody has lost, and Sharon has it. You can't get home without seeing Sharon. So if you have lost a car key, please, Sharon, can you please raise your hand so that she has. Thank you, Sharon. As we finish our meal, please help me thank the staff here at the Country Club of Missouri with a round of applause. I'd like to ask that all of us give another round of applause to Andy Miller for serving as a 2023 Davenport Society Chair. Andy, we have a small gift for you to show our appreciation for your service and support, our sincere gratitude for all that you do. Members of the Davenport Society, colleagues, friends of TrueLask, and students. A few months back, inspired by the momentum building at Mizzou, led by President Choi, who many of you may have seen that he stopped by, and Provost Ramchand, many of you may have met her as well, and impressed by the outstanding community of faculty, staff, and alumni at TrueLask, I began my journey as the Dean of the TrueLask College of Business. As some of you may know, Mizzou was one of the earliest institutions in the country to offer a business education, with the establishment of the Missouri School of Commerce in 1914. With the first woman graduate from the school receiving her degree in 1916, the school established a pioneering pathway for anyone with big dreams, and that continues today. In 1971, the college graduated its first African-American doctoral student in accountancy, and I think Dr. Arunachalam is quite familiar with this name, Quester Craig, who went on to have an illustrious career. At one point, Dr. Craig was one of the longest-serving deans in the country, having served in that role at, I believe, North Carolina A&T for over 3 decades. And for over 100 years, the college has committed itself to the dual focus of success of students that come from humble beginnings. Many of you that are here today will attest to the humble beginnings that you have, and to be nationally renowned for advancing knowledge. I recognize that being part of such a tradition of excellence built by many that came before me, like Dean Bruce Walker. Would you please stand and be recognized? Dean Walker told me that I am in trouble if I see him walking out during my talk. I'm so glad he is still here. Leaders like him that have come before me, that have had a transformative impact, I recognize it comes with a huge sense of responsibility on me. And I will continue that commitment to put TrueLask College of Business on a path to eminence, to be among the top 25 public business schools in the country for undergraduate programs, and to be among the top 50 in per capita research productivity. And position the college to stand the test of time for perhaps another 100 years. This kind of a big goal sometimes comes with stairs, and I'm reminded of the quote of Steve Jobs, who said, people that are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that actually end up changing the world. All of us sitting here in this room, I hope, collectively are crazy enough to think that we can continue to propel TrueLask to be among the top business schools in the country, and with your support, we will get there. In the last few months, this big goal and the aspiration has become more of a reality for me as I have met with over 100 alumni and friends of TrueLask, many of you sitting in this room, met students on the trip either to Chicago and New York City, some of you sitting here in this room, met leaders in corporate sector, both in Chicago as well as New York City. It gave me the affirmation that those that came from humble beginnings achieved what many thought was impossible. And there are students sitting here today that I know in the years to come will achieve what many think is impossible, and they will be back to build the brand of TrueLask and to build the reputation of TrueLask to be among the best in the country. So the students that are in the room, would you please stand up, because the responsibility and the future rests on you. Thank you. And indeed, I am most energized by the passion that many of you sitting here have committed your time, have committed your talent, committed your financial resources to make a difference at TrueLask. As I learn more about the stories about each one of you, I am in awe of your journey to the pinnacle of your professions or your entrepreneurial journey. As we embark on this goal, we will draw inspiration from each of you and your journey. The name TrueLask personifies innovation, grit, and passion. The year was 1945 when Robert J. TrueLask Sr. came back from the war having saved up about $10,000. Many of you may have heard this story before. From piloting planes and playing poker. The first in his family to go to college to the University of Missouri, TrueLask was able to combine his capital and business education and put into motion his own father's, Frank's, lifelong dream of starting his own business. We have two of Bob TrueLask's family members with us tonight. John and Jean, would you please stand and be recognized? True to the legacy of TrueLask, I am proud that the TrueLask College of Business continues to educate students who dream big and personify the grit to achieve, as I have said, what many think is impossible. This evening, I am excited to introduce Nez Reddy, a student who personifies the traits that Bob TrueLask Sr. would have been most proud of: excellence, passion, and grit. Nez is pursuing a bachelor degree in business administration with an emphasis in finance and banking, with real estate, and pursuing a certificate in investments. He's a member of the Cornell Leadership Program and the TrueLask Student Council. A range of things that Nez does. If I have to list all of them, we will be here for a long night. Let me highlight a few. He has worked for over 2 years as a career specialist and outreach coordinator for the MU Career Center and now serves in a supervisory role. He has remodeled homes in Kansas City as a maintenance technician and founded a clothing brand. Hosted a podcast through the College Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. He placed second in the Entrepreneurship Alliance competition, winning nearly $5,000 in seed funding for his business venture. And in his spare time, is there some? He currently serves as the founder and CEO of Ready Technology, through which he is developing software to help small gym owners centralize data to help them make better business decisions. That's only a small part of all that Nez does. As you will hear this evening, Nez has benefited immensely from your generosity. He exemplifies our approach to prepare students to learn by doing, and through immersive experiences that will lead to exceptional student outcomes. Such experiences and such outcomes would never be possible without the support of the Davenport Society members that you are here today. Please give a round of applause to all of you that have made such experiences happen. Without much ado, Nez, the podium is yours.
Right. Good evening. Thank you for that introduction, Dean Rajagopalan. When I was asked to speak with you, I was told I had 10 minutes. So naturally, I started to think about what I could possibly say to you all that would clearly convey my message and heart. I figured the best way to do that is to tell you where I come from, where I've been, where I am, where I hope to go, and then the impact I hope to make. With that, esteemed donors, faculty, staff, fellow students, and honored guests, I stand here as a testament of the thousands of students your compassion and investment has impacted. Let me take you to the very beginning. I was born in Ethiopia and moved to the United States when I was 10 years old. I came from a small village known as Hurumu, which is so small and remote that you can't even see it on a map. You have to go to the nearest largest city and drive all the way down this main road until you pass my little hometown. I grew up without reliable electricity, running water, cars, refrigerators, flat-screen TVs, and so on. I grew up in a land where everyone wished to leave. Every adult trying to find a way out, not only for themselves, but for their families. How can you dream of the impossible, even when the possible is out of reach? I knew of dozens of people, including my uncles and aunts, who illegally crossed the borders of the Middle East and Europe, desperate to do and be something more. Luckily, the Lord had a different plan for me. He brought us to Kansas City. Imagine it, we were finally in the land of opportunity. What could go wrong? We must have certainly made it, right? You see, the thing that I've learned about opportunity is that just when you think you've climbed your way out of the valley, life has a funny way of switching the script. You go from being the family everyone back home wishes they were to figuring out how to grasp your new reality of having to start over. Life in America was not and is not as easy as we had hoped. Living under the poverty line with 9 people at home takes a massive toll on every single person in that family. I'm the oldest of my 6 siblings, and as such, I was expected to not only care for myself, but my family. I started working immediately, mowing lawns, landscaping, babysitting, working on my neighbor's house projects, and eventually getting my first official job at Worlds of Fun. At 17, during my senior year of high school, I was kicked out of my house and I was living out of my car. Luckily, I had a friend who took me in. I've never been the type to sit still and let life beat me down, And so during these times of tribulation, I made sure to never feel bad for myself or my situation. I knew that if I kept my head down and worked as hard as I could, something good was going to come of my efforts. This is where you all come into play. You made it possible for someone like me to be heard, to be seen. I'll never understand why God picked me out of my family, my friends, and millions of others who are overlooked, unsupported, and overall, just never given a chance. But I know one thing. No matter what, I wasn't going to waste this dream, this platform, or this mission that the Lord has put on my heart to give back to those who are overlooked, unheard, unsupported, and marginalized. You made it possible for me to attend Mizzou. You made it possible for me to dream big, to dream wild, and to pursue the impossible. Now I'm in a place where I can focus on thinking about how can I pay it forward 1,000-fold. But it didn't stop there. The blessings that you guys have given just keeps on giving. I've always wanted to study abroad, but I thought it was not possible for a person in my situation. I was proven wrong yet again. With Entrepreneurs Without Borders, I had the opportunity to visit Cape Town, South Africa. In Cape Town, I saw a way of living I was not accustomed to. Townships of hundreds of black families living in storage containers. Segregation between different classes and colors. This led to discussions that tore down barriers and helped not only me, but also my newfound friends learn and understand something profound. Through our conversations, I heard countless stories of blacks being abused at every corner. The government during the apartheid was keen on division and separating the people. They did this by splitting the country into 3 different categories. The whites, who got all the privileges, the coloreds, who were characterized by their lighter skin and were slightly more privileged than the blacks, who were viewed as the lowest level scums. This divisive ideology tore the country apart, and the remains still impact the lives of millions. This experience left me wrestling with one of my favorite quotes. He who has a why can bear almost any how. Like I said previously, my dream has always been to give back to those who are overlooked and unheard. But to be completely transparent, I forgot how urgent this dream of mine was. I got lost in my daily routine. I got lost in chasing grades. I got lost in being comfortable. And I got lost going through the motions. This trip woke me up. It helped me reaffirm what is truly important and just how much I desire to be the change I seek to see in this world. I've learned a lot in the classroom, but I know we can all agree that nothing beats the lessons we've learned through personal experience. You can read hundreds of books on South Africa and its history, but you'll never translate those concepts to a tangible understanding until you step foot into their shoes, into their reality, until you have locals teach you their language, Nkosa. It's one of those languages with a click. They teach you their favorite word, Chomi, which means friend, and they use that word, Chomi, every time they come to talk to you. They share their meals and their stories with you as if you're one of their own. All those little moments have stuck with me. They left me feeling loved, connected, and seen. It showed me love and hope are universal feelings, that no matter where we are, we all want to feel heard and accepted. Coming back from this life-changing trip, I'm now more eager to pursue my dreams even more relentlessly. I'm currently working on my 3rd business idea. Because of my experience here at Mizzou, I've pitched my ideas in front of investors, been involved in entrepreneurship accelerators, built pitch decks, and have even won seed funding. I'm now in the process of creating an MVP, a minimal viable product, for Ready Technology, a centralized dashboard designed to help small gym owners make better business decisions by leveraging their data. Without Mizzou, without TrueLask, and without champions such as Scott Christensen with our Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation and Entrepreneurs Without Borders, Mary Beth Mars with the Distinguished Cornell Leadership Program, and generous alumni such as yourselves, none of this would be possible. Let me repeat that. None of this would be possible. You all paved the way for amplifying student voices and stories such as mine, so they might be echoed throughout the world. Please don't take my gratitude lightly. You all have changed the course of my life, the course of my brothers, my sisters, my mom, my dad, my friends, and the rest of my family. And thousands of other students can attest to that same story. Your investment has started a domino effect that has the power to change this generation. Your investment in your alma mater, in the life that walks these halls, will be at the heart of millions of stories of future leaders and innovators. Mizzou alum, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everything that you do, for everything that you've done, and for everything that you'll continue to do. Thank you for taking a chance on me and taking a chance on my dreams. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Naz. So I told you, the future is bright, and there are many Nazes that will put Trulaske on the map. If we had any doubt, you heard Naz speak, and I hope all the doubts about the future of Trulaske are gone, because he and his peers, all of whom are in this room, will make it happen. Thank you, Naz. New members of the Davenport Society, you heard the impact that you have on students like Naz. We have enjoyed celebrating your commitment to the college tonight, and we know that your continued commitment and investment in the lives of those that will shape the future is too important, and I can't thank you enough for the commitment that you have shown. Please, at this time, also extend a special thanks to all the Trulaske staff who planned this event this evening. Sharon and the entire gang, would you please stand up and be recognized? I appreciate all the efforts our team has made to make sure that the event goes smoothly, especially making sure that I land up at the Country Club of Missouri and not the Country Club of Columbia. I found that the hard way. Both have golf courses. I am geographically challenged, didn't make up for a good recipe to get here. Thank you again for joining us, for your generosity, for the lives that you touch, for the opportunities that you provide to our students that would not be possible without your support. As we close out the evening, we have a special treat outside, courtesy of John Bechtold. Thank you, John, for helping us finish this year's event with a bang. I invite all of you to move to the patio as we conclude this year's celebration of the Davenport Society with fireworks, courtesy of John Bechtold.
A beacon of knowledge in the Midwest since 1839, the University of Missouri has continuously evolved for over 175 years.
As Missouri's land-grant institution, our mission is high-impact research, outreach, top-notch student preparation, and service as an economic driver through innovation and entrepreneurship.
And Mizzou has done that through athletics and business for decades. The first football team formed right before the turn of the century. 1890 was a great time to be alive for any University of Missouri student, including the group that decided to start playing a crazy new game called football. And right around the same time that legendary football coach and originator of homecoming, Chester Brewer, left the sidelines for the athletic director's office in 1914, a new school emerged on campus, the School of Commerce, what would become the Trulaske College of Business.
Now we're one of the oldest in the country, and we're both proud and humbled by what we've achieved.
How do you start a tradition? You start with an idea.
Homecoming is part of your heritage as a proud Missouri alum.
You invite the alumni home. You call it homecoming. 112 years ago, Chester Brewer gave the alumni one simple request. Come home. And since the first celebration in 1911, we always find our way back home, where we bleed black and gold on game days in the fall, and where we cheer for Old Mizzou all year long. Where 6 columns stand today, they will stand for another 1,000 years. Where we host the largest student-run blood drive in the nation and the finest parade celebration. So Tigers, come home. Back home to where it all started. The home of the first homecoming in the nation. The finest homecoming in the nation. Welcome home, Tigers. Welcome to the first and finest.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Tonight, I'll be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. Trouble in my drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. When they find me, when they know me, when they show me, when they love me, when they know me, when they show me that one more night.